Welcome to the movies, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master Chaos. Back with you once again, joined once more by Brother Chaos here.
Hello.
Come on in. We've got a seat saved just for you, right between us. Go ahead and drop your keister here. But we do have to warn you. We're infested. And what are we infested with?
We're infested with ticks.
That's right. TICKS from 1993, directed by Tony Randall, is Vinegar Syndrome's latest, of course, depending on when you're watching this, 4K release. It comes in this super lovely, chic, sturdy slipcase holder. What would you call it?
Yeah, slipcase box.
No, slipcase box.
Yeah.
Slipcover box, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you get a traditional slipcover, so I'll just hold this one up because
We'll
this
hold
is...
both.
There you go. This is the poster most people remember. This is, of course, the classic Monster in the Woods film TICKS. Now, you've never seen this one before, right?
No, I haven't. Not.
So, what was your impression, your first watch of TICKS?
I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was great. Was it in the 80s or 90s movie?
93.
Oh, 93. It felt... Okay, well, yeah, starting up the 90s. It felt very enjoyable. I like that Seth Green is in it. So is the actor that plays Carlton in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, Alfonso Ribeiro's in this.
Yeah, and he's very good in this too.
Yeah, he plays a punk, which is kind of like against type for him. I mean, maybe not at the time, but
not at the time.
As far as we know him,
all the characters are memorable, and the special effects. Brian Usna works on. I don't know how much of he works on it or how little, but we know him from films like Society and what else?
Bride of Reanimator,
yeah.
Progeny. He produced it. I don't know how much
we don't know
input
how
he
much
had into
input
it,
he had into
but
it.
Brian Usna's involved. Yeah.
But they're good. When the ticks start coming out, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Just to backtrack real quick for the cast, Amy Dolenz is pictured here on the cover. She's she's on the cover of the VHS and things like that, and then she's the one that everybody, kind of, at least in my case, I thought she was the star of the show. It turns out she's kind of a supporting actor. She's barely in this movie, which was kind of shocking to me because I thought she'd play a bigger part in the proceedings. Not a big deal. It doesn't ding the movie at all, but just if you go expecting a lot of Amy Dolenz action, you're not going to get it because she's almost unrecognizable until maybe the third act when she really has something to do.
And we have the always enjoyable Clint Howard playing what does he play exactly?
He was a pot grower.
He was a pot grower?
Yeah, he was growing. Yeah. He was growing marijuana, and then remember the veterinarian was saying that they used some kind of
that's right,
steroid or something
to make the plants grow faster and have more crop, I suppose.
Right,
yeah.
And then that's why the ticks get bigger.
They get bigger, yeah. They get like ticks are usually like yay big, and in this movie they're like the size of like
crabs.
Like baby. Yeah, like little crabs.
Yeah, like crabs. I mean, it's basically a crab movie. It's when you see them, they look like crabs.
They look like crabs. Yes, they do. That's spot on.
Yeah. One thing I do want to mention though, the ticks aren't really the main bad guys in this. They're kind of barely in this. There's a lot of monster goopy stuff in the beginning, and then you get a lot of crab action towards the end. But the ticks are kind of kept in the background for most of the time. It's not like, for example, Arachnophobia or Critters or Gremlins, where the monster is forefront. The ticks don't really... I mean, the characters don't even know about the mutant ticks until the third act of the movie, which is a really deep into your goddamn movie when everybody realizes, oh, there's giant ticks now. So that's not necessarily a detraction in terms of the film's enjoyment, but it's certainly something that holds the movie back from really developing and going full out because the ticks take so long to get there, and then there's an introduction of another bunch of villains that sort of take the narrative drive out of the film a little bit, and then the ticks are just sort of there. Oh, and there's ticks as well, which isn't bad, but it's something to keep in mind. Let's talk about the plot. Now, this is about a bunch of kids. What are they doing in the woods?
Well, they're a bunch of kids from Los Angeles, and they're troubled kids, high-risk kids that live in poor neighborhoods, the inner city, and they go on like a field trip for therapy, to be with nature, commune with nature, get to know each other better, and hopefully learn life skills through bonding.
Yeah. So it's one of those like nature outreach kind of programs, run by Peter Scolari, who's an actor that we just lost. He just passed away, unfortunately. So Peter, rest in peace, sir. You'll always be a bosom buddy. He just passed away, which is very unfortunate. Having the movie come out now. He was the dad. He was the dad guy, who gets shotgunned in the ass. This is not a spoiler, by the way. He gets shotgunned in the ass in the finale. And he walks around like nothing happened. Like he just fell in some jam. What the fuck? If you got shot in the ass, would you be walking around climbing out windows and stuff?
No.
I mean, you wouldn't do that normally.
Yeah.
It's a small nitpick, but there's another character who gets shotgunned.
Yeah.
And would kill anybody else.
I know what you're talking about.
But this person decides to just keep running through the woods. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Small nitpick. But anyway, outreach program, mutant ticks. And then
two crazy pot grower, Clint Howard, and then these two kind of like like malicious gay.
Yeah, there was like a homosexual thing between the guys, because the tall guy said, "Call me sir."
Yeah. And
there's like a
the guy carried like a little leather whip with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of like redneck Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So there's like these there's this whole pot subplot that, I mean, I guess explains why the ticks are there. It's there's a lot happening in this movie.
There's a lot happening in the movie.
Which is to say, that's a good thing. A lot of these movies, nothing really fucking happens, and it's very dull. This is a movie that's never boring, always engaging, always fun, always fun to watch, and it's honestly probably one of the best things to come out of Vinegar Syndrome this year. And
I should say Seth Green should be on the cover instead of this actress, because he's a lot of fun to watch. He's always likable.
Yeah.
We were having a conversation about him and the other films that he's been in. And look,
he's awesome. He's on the cover of this one.
In this one he is. Show him.
Yeah, he's on the cover of this, and then it's on the Amarin case. This is definitely more speaking to what the movie actually is.
Yeah.
Not that anybody's gonna go out of their way to get it just because Amy Dolenz is in it, but it's weird. Isn't it weird that they put her on the cover?
It is.
Like she's the star, you know. It's strange. It's like putting Tatum on the cover of Scream, you know. Although Tatum has more to do than this lady. But anyway, should we talk about the special features?
Sure, let's do so.
You get holy shit! Looks like it's
a lot of stuff.
A ton of commentary tracks.
Wow.
You get a commentary track with the director, Tony Randall, and Clint Howard. Moderated by friend of the channel, Nathaniel Thompson. That's amazing. Commentary track with special effects supervisor Doug Beswick. Animator Yancy Calzado. And moderated by Joe Bigos. That's interesting. Then you get the Making of TICKS extended 3-part documentary. Holy shit. Looks like they couldn't get Seth Green to be a part of the features, which is unfortunate. I would have been cool to hear him talk about the film.
Suffice to say, if you're a fan of this movie, this is the definitive edition to pick up.
Now, this is something that I'm definitely going to be keeping. Are you going to be buying TICKS?
Yes, I'm going to be buying TICKS.
You're going to be buying it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great. It's a stellar goddamn release, man. I think they knocked it out of the park with this one, and this is one of those movies that I think is perfect for Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Shine a light on something that's genuinely good and deserves rediscovery, right?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
And that's something we don't always get from from Vinegar Syndrome. Okay, let's give our ratings. I'll let you go first.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give this one 4 coffins as well.
4 stars.
4 stars, yeah.
4 stars, okay. I'm going to go with 5 stars for TICKS. I think it's a pretty damn stellar release. Now, I'm grading on a scale here. Is it a 5-star movie? Is it right up there with Citizen Kane and things like that? No, But I'm grading on a sliding scale when it comes to Vinegar Syndrome titles. As a Vinegar Syndrome release, this is a 5-star movie. Compared to everything we've had in 2021, 100%, it's a 5-star movie. That's it for TICKS. Well, what a nice treat that was.
Definitely. I will be picking it up.
And let us know in the comments down below if you guys picked up TICKS or if you're planning on picking up TICKS. If we've swayed you in any direction, let us know down below. The conversation continues between us down below. Okay, my friend, time to close the theater down. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. If you do, you get to hang out again, and that would be such an honor and a pleasure for yours truly. Let's call it a day. I'm gonna grab the curtain, pull it across the silver screen here. Thank you for joining me.
No problem. Wait, you left a little bit open.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for getting that.
There you go.
My friends, thank you for watching. And until we meet again, take care of yourselves. But the theater's closed for now.
Take care.